Hello my frugal friends, welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to take you behind the scenes here and show you what meals I pulled together this week during our pantry challenge. So if you don't already know, we declared a pantry challenge last Monday and decided instead of going grocery shopping, we were going to use up all of the things that we already had on hand in the fridge, freezer and the pantry, and use those things and save all of our grocery allocations for that week to put towards our big savings goal. This is one of the really easy ways that we save money, and it sounds kind of silly, but we can actually save quite a bit of money if we don't go to the grocery store. So that is the essence of a pantry challenge. Now, lots of people are doing pantry challenges in January and I find it so inspirational, and I get so many great ideas seeing the kinds of things that people pull together from the odds and ends that they have lying around that they're not using. And that is essentially what we did this week. We've been doing this for ages, for years and years and years, using up the things that we have to save a little bit of money. So we put $100 across into savings last week by not going grocery shopping and using up the things that we already had. We did pull a couple of things out of our veggie patch. So we had some fresh vegetables to use in our cooking because we do have a veggie patch, so you know, may as well use that. Sometimes we might go to the store just to pick up a few things that we really need that we can't get through, but the idea is just to keep that as minimal as we possibly can. This week, however, we didn't need anything. We had everything that we needed, and so we just did it. We just didn't go grocery shopping and ate the food that we already had. What makes this week a little bit more challenging for us though is we decided a couple of weeks back that we wanted to go camping this weekend. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we actually weren't home. So we went camping and just took the food that we already had. We continued our pantry challenge on while we were away, which you will see halfway through today's video. If you would like to check out everything that we had on hand, how I got organized and how I got started, then check out the last video, which I will link up above. But let's jump in and have a look at the things that we pulled together for dinner using up all of the bits and pieces that we had on hand already. The first meal that I'm going to pull together in our pantry challenge is going to be inspired by Thai quinoa salad recipe that I saw. I'm going to add some chicken to it, which I think was going to be really nice. And if you happen to have some prawns, I'd chuck those in as well. So I am going to just defrost a handful of these. It won't be a lot. And I'm going to pan fry the prawns in a little bit of butter and some lemon and pepper seasoning, and just pop just a couple on top of each of these. But the main part of tonight's dinner is going to be the quinoa salad that's going to have a Thai sauce on it, Thai dressing. So I'm just going to make a really quick dressing with some fish sauce, some brown sugar, some lime juice that I've got there, and some chilies. It's sort of a mock pad Thai dressing that's going to go on this, that's going to be pretty nice. And the salad ingredients is going to be the cooked quinoa. I've got a couple of cucumbers that need to be used up, some baby caps that need to be used up that I bought last week. I do have a few caps growing in the veggie patch as well, and although they were supposed to be a bell capsicum, we do have one that is an odd bod that is growing these banana chili capsicums. We have tried them. They are sweet, they're not spicy, but they look like a chili. So I can go and grab some more and throw them through as well. So I'm going to dice those up, chop up the cukes that we've got, and grate some carrots, and that's pretty much going to be it. as well as the chicken and a couple of prawns. So it's sort of going to be like a pad thai inspired quinoa salad. I don't know. It'll make sense when it all goes together on the plate. And there is our finished dinner. Now I did actually throw some cooked and cooled rice through there as well, just to make it go a little bit further, because we didn't have quite as much of the salad ingredients as I thought. Grated the carrot, diced up the cucumber, there are some caps in there as well, and then cooked the quinoa just in a little bit of chicken stock. The chicken itself I fried off in the frying pan and coated it with the dressing that is in the recipe, which I will leave down below, the one that I loosely followed. But then I also pan fried off some prawns just in some butter and a little bit of lemon pepper seasoning. Then I found some crushed peanuts that were in the pantry, so I used those and topped it with a little bit of mint from the garden and a mayo dressing. So that is it. That is our Thai quinoa inspired salad. Tonight we're going to do a bit of a Buddha bowl here with the leftover bits and pieces that we've got. So I'm going to cook up some of the brown rice, probably about half of that. I'm going to throw in a little bit of the quinoa just to make it go a little bit further, and probably the last of this kale. There isn't very much left in there and it's pretty freezer burnt, but I'm going to throw that in with the rice and cook it up that way. And then to top it, I'm going to roast off some veggies. So I'll probably do the whole zucchini and the carrot. I might just microwave the peas, some of those. We do have some pickled red onions here for people who can have onions, just to pop on there. That'll be nice. And protein wise, I'm going to use up the last tiny little bit of smoked salmon that's in there, which is not very much at all. What I do when I get these marked down is actually cut them up into little single serve portions, so you can just pull them out, so there's like enough there for 2 people just. And probably about half of this flavored chicken breast, and then anything else that I can find in the fridge to throw on top. Probably some dressing, so maybe a mayonnaise mixed with a little bit of chili sauce or something. I'm not exactly sure. We'll work that out when we get there, but this is going to be the basis of it, and there'll be some sort of dressing on top, and that's going to be dinner. Alright, and there we are. So there's the rice with the quinoa and the kale mixed through it. At the back are the veggies. I've got some roasted zucchini, some green peas and some carrot. I have some roasted pine nuts on mine. I found those in the pantry. Some of the salmon and a little bit of dressing, which is just leftover sour cream and a sweet chili mayo. Just a sweet chili sauce and the sour cream to make it sort of a saucy sort of thing. And the people who don't like smoked salmon do have some chicken. I don't have a lot of the chicken because I got most of the chicken, but there's a tiny little piece there. And that is it. That's our Buddha bowl for dinner tonight. Alright, and this is Shan's with the chicken, and here's a little bit of the pickled onions on his as well. Otherwise, it's pretty much exactly the same. Tonight's dinner is going to be a really quick and easy chicken and corn risotto in the pressure cooker. So this is really a dump and go recipe, so it's really easy. Chicken's already pre-cooked and shredded, so that can go straight in. I just use the Marcel's 7 chicken stock cubes. I am going to put in some sneaky grated zucchini into this one because I think that that's just going to disappear and nobody will even know that it's there. This was actually a request from Charlotte tonight. She really wanted to have a chicken and sweet corn risotto, so I thought that sounded really quick and easy. Sneaky zucchini, and then I'm probably going to throw in some tomatoes and some chives out of the garden for the adults. Leave it pretty plain for Charlotte. I might actually go and have a look and see what else I can sort of stir through ours at the end, just to make it, you know, a little bit more, I don't know, exciting. But this is really good as it is. Chicken, sweet corn, risotto, pretty easy. And there we are, all plated up. That is our chicken and sweet corn risotto with some garden tomatoes on top, some chives, and a tiny little bit of cheese just to finish it off. But that is it. Alright, tonight's dinner is actually coming to you from the great outdoors because we are camping. So we're still continuing our pantry challenge. We've just taken stuff from home to cook while we are out and about. So let me show you what we're going to pull together for tonight's dinner. Alright, so these are some steaks that we had marinated at home. I am going to cook up all 5 of these steaks, so we're going to use some of the steak tomorrow for lunch. We'll just cut that up and have that in some wraps. We've got some hash browns out of the freezer that need to be used up, and I brought some veggies which I am just going to cut up. I'll probably boil the carrots just in a little bit of water, fry off the zucchini, and we're going to call that dinner. And there we have dinner number 1. Steak, hash browns, and some veggies.
Hi.
Alright, tonight's Use It Up camping extravaganza is going to be the feta and rosemary lamb sausages that we've had in the freezer for a couple of months. And I'm going to use up the couscous by doing like a Mediterranean roast vegetables with the couscous and throw through the sausages. So we have some things out of the garden from home. I did grab some of the zucchini. This is a sweet banana capsicum. It is shaped like a chili, but it is not hot. So we're going to throw some of those through. This is tomato from the garden that's a bit soft, needs to be used. So carrot, a little bit of onion in there as well. And this is going to be dinner tonight. Alright, so we've got our veggies going in the big pot. We are cooking the sausages next door. And I will get the couscous going in here once these veggies have cooked off a little bit more. Alright, and there we are. There's the lamb sausages with the couscous and roasted vegetables, although they're pan fried more than they're roasted, but it'll still be really good. Alright, it's our last night camping, and we're going to do these herb and garlic kangaroo kebabs with some veggies and a packet of carbonara that's been in the camping kit for a very long time and needs to be used. It is still in date, which is excellent, but we've had this one floating around in the car, so it's time to use this one up. I do like to keep emergency rations like this and noodles and things in the camping kit, but they do need to be used every now and then, so that's what we're going to do tonight. And do a little bit of onion on the side there for Shan, and we're going to call that dinner. Alright, and that is dinner tonight. We've got the Kangaroo Kebabs, some carbonara pasta, some veggies. Shan's got a little bit of the leftover onion. This is Charlotte and me at the back. And that is another pantry challenge meal while we are out and about. Alright you guys, there is hot debate over who actually came up with this idea, but trust us when we say next time you go camping, you need to get some hot cross buns, preferably the ones that are chocolate chip, and you need to melt marshmallows in there. These are affectionately named hot cross s'mores, and they are pretty amazing. What do you think, Charlotte? You like it? Is that a good dessert? I also just want to add that, of course, the hot cross buns were marked down and picked up on sale. If you want credit for this idea, you officially have to go on camera.
My idea.
That was your idea? Yeah.
And I cooked it, so
You did cook it.
it's mine.
Okay.
I'm running with it.
All right. Where'd yours go? What happened? It's gone. Well, we did quite well this week, but as you can see, I still have a lot of things here to use up. So we're going to continue the fun next week as well. Be sure to check in with my next video where I'm going to sit down. I'll go back through the fridge and the freezer and see what we've got left. I might pull an extra couple of things out of the pantry to add to our Use It Up baskets. But I really do like this method, having this stuff out on the bench so that I can see what needs to be used. As you can see, I can still pull quite a few meals here together. So I think we're going to do another pantry challenge again next week. I may just pop to the supermarket just to pick up a few essential things like milk and cheese. I know we are out of those, but we've still got stuff to work here with. So I reckon let's just do it again and see how we go. And if you joined us for a pantry challenge this week, I'd love to hear what meals that you came up with. What bits and pieces did you find hiding around at the back of the pantry or in the freezer that you know needed to be used up? And what meals did you come up with to use them? I love hearing from you guys. I get so much inspiration and ideas from hearing what you guys are doing on your end as well. So let me know in the comments what pantry challenge creations did you come up with to use up some of the stuff that you had lying around at your place if you joined us for a pantry challenge. And as always, if you did enjoy today's video, if you could please give it a thumbs up, I really do appreciate it. It lets me know the kind of content that you guys are enjoying and what you would like to see more of. And as always, if you would like to see more things like this, if you'd like to join us on our journey, see what's happening here at our place as we work towards not only living frugally but hitting our financial goals as well, then why don't you hit that little subscribe button down below. It is the best way to be notified when my new content comes out, and I do have heaps of new content in the works for you guys for the coming year. We've got lots of mini savings challenges that are going to help us put a couple of dollars in the bank, but I hope help you guys as well. Maybe come up with some new ideas, some different ideas and ways to save some money by utilizing the things that we have around us, by being mindful, by being frugal, and just by being faithful with the little things. As my money mentor Danny J always says, be faithful with the little things so that we can hit our really big financial goals. Well, I hope you guys have a fantastic week. I do hope to see you in the next video we are going to do another pantry challenge. It will be a little bit different. We're not going to go camping next weekend, but we do still have things here to use up. So I'm excited to find new ways to use up some of the things that we have and share those ideas with you guys. So hopefully you can get a little bit of inspiration as well. All right, well, until next time, take care. Bye.